Myrtle Beach. Remember, never forget the birthday. Never forget the birthday. You doing all right?
Yeah, pretty good. You?
Yeah, I'm making it. I'd say it is. What is it from here? But 3 hours. What you do? Mine is. That's bad. That kills me too. There's a lot of guys around home broke hands around that area.
Yeah, for a few minutes.
Got what?
You got ball playing?
No.
Just film.
And they lost to Lexington Catholic by a score of 13-27. Paintsville is 3-1. They lost to Pikeville by a score of 8-62. And West Carter is 3-1. They lost to Greenup County by a score of 26-32. And the Sorghum Bowl is underway. The ball bounces about to 20, bounces around, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Hunter Collins. So Morgan County is going to start a little deep in their own territory, about the looks like about the 16-yard line, where the Cougars will take over offensively. The Generals are making their way down. Morgan County is still in a huddle over on the sidelines. They'll be snapping the ball from the short hash mark to the left, nearer to the sideline. Now the Cougars finally break out of their huddle, and they go right straight to the line of scrimmage. We got everybody in tight. In the backfield is Henry along with Collins, waiting for the snap. They've gone back into a pistol, and the ball's handed straight up the middle. Little or no room at all for Hunter Adams. He may have made it to the line of scrimmage. It looks like the defensive line for the Generals of Jackson County is somewhat larger than Morgan County's offensive line, but this is the smallest defensive line that the Cougars have seen all season. Ross back in the pistol. To the left of him is Hunter Adams. He's calling signals. He gets a snap, low snap, picks it up, hands it off back up to the middle, and picking up about 4 yards on the carry is Hunter Adams. Hunter Adams on the carry is going to bring up about third down and ball on the 19-yard line, 3rd and 7. We see Ross back in the pistol again, going most left side is Henry. He gets a snap. He's running to the right side. Looks like a halfback pass. Throws it, and it looks like it is complete. Throwing the ball is a halfback pass, Hunter Collins, and connecting on that to Jake Henry. First down, Cougars. Morgan County Cougar was with a little trickery right there as they come up with a halfback pass. Now, still back in the pistol is Ross, and he's got wide receivers to the left and to the right. He gets a snap, and he's going to take it, hand it up right off the middle. He's got a first down. He's right to the right side. He could go all the way. He's got an angle. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Morgan County Cougars have scored their second touchdown of the season. And running for the touchdown was Hunter Collins from his own 38-yard line. It's a good play there. It was a counter play, which had pulled the linebackers. They went for the fake handoff, and Hunter Collins took it wide to the right off tackle. It looks like the Cougars is going to tee it up to kick the extra point through. And it's really hard to see these numbers, but it looks like it may be number 15, which have we got a number? Yeah, Shepard. Zach Shepard will be kicking the extra point. Bad snap. The holder dropped it. The extra point is no good. Morgan County leads 6-0, 10:24 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's amazing what a little
Thank you, man.
will do to open up a defense.
I think the Cougars might win this game.
And Morgan County has scored from their own 38-yard line with a good hard run off of a counter play. And now the Cougars are teeing it up to kick from their 40-yard line to Jackson County. Back deep for Jackson County is number 21, ready to receive the ball, which we do not have a name for number 21. We'll try to run that down. In the middle of live football, Jackson County just does get to it as they just kind of pooch kick the ball. Back deep was Bingham, Jacob Bingham. Falling on the football for Jackson County was number 44, Cody Bird. Morgan County Cougars are already ready defensively. They lead here 6-0. Quarterback for the Generals is Austin Hunley. He'll wear jersey number 11. Coming up over the football is the center, 55, Aaron Rader. Generals has got wide outs to the left and to the right. Dropping straight back is Hunley. He fires it wide open at the 40-yard line for a completion. Is wearing jersey number 31, Tillery, Dakota Tillery. That's going to bring up a first down. Tillery was wide open in the middle of the field. Hunley drops straight back. That's the Generals' first down of the night. Their second possession. Ball on the 40, 1st and 10. 2 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. Back in the shotgun is Hunley. Coming in motion to the right side is Bingham. Bingham's got the corner turn. He's got the first down and drugged down from behind. And the Generals is wanting a collar tackle call, but they're not going to get it. Making that tackle was Ross. Another first down for the Generals. They're working that left side of their offensive line. Cougars are trying to settle down here defensively as they're getting instructions from the sidelines. Still Hunley back in the shotgun, in motion now to the right side. Hunley's going to take it to the right side. He's across the middle. He's got the first down, and he's down near the 30-yard line. Hunley keeping the football as he just ran right straight up the middle. Going into motion to the left side was Bingham. That froze the linebackers and left the middle wide open. Coming in defensively for the Cougars is Ballinger.
They only got 10 players.
Now Hunley back in shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's going to run it up the middle again. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on that carry. Let's see where they finally mark it at. Coming in motion to the right side was Bingham. And Hunley just tucked it and ran. We've only seen one pass thus far early in the first quarter, 9 minutes remaining, and that was a halfback pass for the Morgan County Cougars. Hunley is yet to throw the ball. He stays back in the shotgun. Now they go to a pistol formation with their big fullback Bird right behind him. Bird gets it straight up the middle. He's picked up the first down, and he's going to be stopped right there after a gain of about 4. Maybe about a 5-yard gain. Good enough for a first down. The ball is on about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Generals as they're driving. The Generals has only lost all 4 games by a total of 18 points this season. They have put 75 points on the board. They have given up 135 yards. Now handoff, quarterback Hunley up the middle again. He's going to be close to another first down, probably about a 7-yard gain, maybe an 8. Let's see where they finally mark the ball at. Hunley just wearing that middle of that defense out as the Cougars keep changing players in and out. 2nd down, and looks like it's going to be about 4. In motion there to the left side, a handoff this time. They snip it out. No, he breaks the tackle. We've got a flag down as Bingham went in motion. That time Hunley handed the ball off to him on the left side, and we've got a flag down right about where Bingham got loose from a would-be Cougar tackler. The Generals are backing up, so this is going to be against the General. Holding against Jackson County. Good break for the Cougars as the Generals were really eating up some real estate. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 17. Ball will be just across about the 27-yard line. Generals come to the line of scrimmage. Hunley back in the shotgun. Wideouts both ways, coming in motion to the right side. And it's a handoff to the right side to Tillery. And he's going to be stopped for about a 5-yard gain. By that time, the Cougars' defense is getting a lot tougher on that run. Jake Henry making the tackle, along with Brycey Cox.
26.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. Ball on the 26-yard line, and about 14 to go for the first. Still wideouts to the left and wideouts to the right. The fullback is back there with Hunley. Bird, he gets a snap, drops straight back. He's looking for that middle pass. He's got some pressure. Now he found somebody open in the flat. He's got him. He's back to the original line of scrimmage in about 2 yards. That was a completion to Dakota Tillery. Austin Hunley eluded 2 defensive would-be tacklers for the Cougars, or he would have been sacked for about a 10-yard loss. That's going to bring up 4th. Now we've got a flag coming from the sidelines. The sideline judge. He wasn't around any players. I just wonder if this could be against maybe the bench of Jackson County. It's 4th and 19, and it couldn't get worse. It's a dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Generals from Jackson County. That's going to back him up about 15 yards. Unless the Cougars decline this, it's going to bring up about 4th down and probably about 8 yards. Let's see. Now they're going to back them up. This is a 15-yard penalty.
23.
Be about 4th and 23. The ball will be placed on about the 35-yard line. So let's see if they're going to go for it or punt the football here. I would say from the 35 they will go for it. They are. Hundley back in the shotgun. He gets it. I've seen some offsides. Nothing called. Hundley throws up a Hail Mary. Could be intercepted and dropped by Ross, which was a good defensive play by Ross to drop the ball, but had he completed the catch, he would have been nailed about the 3-yard line, so that would have been an excellent punt for the Generals. So by dropping the football, they worked out to the advantage of the Morgan County Cougars, as the Cougars will take over the football on about the 34-yard line. Their first score came from their 38-yard line. Morgan County making their way to the football. Let's see if Ross stays back in the pistol. He is back there with Jake Henry. Gets a snap. Quick pass over the left side is a screen. Henry's got it. He's to the 40. Cuts back inside. He's fighting his way to the 50-yard line and may have made it down about the 49-yard line. A good screen call there by Coach Turner as Henry had his blockers out in front of him. First down, Morgan County. They're coming up to the line of scrimmage. Next week, the Cougars will face Whitley County here. We'll talk about them a little later. Now we get a snap. Snap is low. Ross fumbles it. He makes his way up the middle and just by luck makes his way back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up second Hunter Collins. Second down and 10. Second down and 10. We got offsides against the Cougars. Hunter Collins back in at quarterback. And that's going to cost the Cougars 5, as Hunter Collins is the quarterback now. It's going to bring up second down and 15. The Cougars already have their play called. The left tackle jump for the Cougars. Hunter Collins calls the snap. He's rolling to the right, looking down the field. Finds a man open in the flat is Ross. And Ross is good for about a 7-yard pickup. So Ross and Collins just kind of change positions there. Let's see where they finally put the ball down in. It's going to bring up third down. And it looks like about 5. Collins gets the snap, hands off to the right side to Adams. Adams is going to be stopped just at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he may have lost a yard. It's going to bring up fourth down and 6. They're going to lose a yard on that one. 4:37 remaining here in the first quarter. The Cougars lead 6-0 over Jackson County. Cougars are going to go for it on fourth down, fourth and about 6. Collins in a quarterback. He's going to keep it right up the middle. He's got the first down, and Collins is near the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark it at. The first down, Hunter Collins. Hunter Collins running from the shotgun formation that time. Picks up the first down. Got wideouts to the left. We got trips to the left. Single wideout to the right side. Hunter Collins, quarterback, calling the snap. Gets it. The other screen goes over to the left side to Jake Henry. He tries to cut it back in the middle, and he may have picked up about 3, but we got a flag from the line judge. That normally indicates an offside call. First and 10. He picked up about 3 on that one, but I think they're going to call that one back. Tried to run it straight up the middle after he caught the ball on the screen. The outside was closed down. A good defensive job by the Generals to do so. The officials are still discussing matters as Hunter Collins comes over to talk to Coach Turner. Still in a long discussion there. Let's see what we get from the head referee. Now he's going to come over here and talk to Coach Turner. And now he's having a discussion with Coach Turner on the flag here.
What's going on here?
I don't know. He ejected a player from Morgan County on a personal foul call.
Do I say ejection? I didn't think so.
Morgan County has had a player ejected on a personal foul call. That player will have to set this one out and next week out. So now the Cougars are going to have to take some time here to get a replacement in for the ejected player right here at the Sorghum Bowl. 6-0, Morgan County leads with 4:02 remaining here in the first quarter. This is going to be a 15-yard penalty against Morgan County Cougars. So that's going to, ball will be on the 43-yard line. It will be 1st and 23. Cougars are trying to get set there after the player was rejected. Hunter Collins back at quarterback. He's back in the shotgun. Making the call. Got the snap. The blitz is on defensively. They're coming up behind him. He's getting a lot of heat. He throws it, and off the hands, in and out of the hands of the would-be receiver, Austin Hatton. Hatton was open. It just hit him in the bad spot, right in the hands. 2nd down and 3rd down and 23. Ball on the 43-yard line. Cougars has got a lot of real estate here to make up. Double wide out to the left and double wide out to the right. Hunter Collins at quarterback. He's back in the pistol. Now we got flags again from the line judge. He's pointing toward the Cougars. Got a false start against the Cougars. So that's going to pour a little bit of salt into the wound. That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 3rd down and 28. It'll move the ball back to about the 48-yard line.
He's got marked 3rd.
So the Cougars will see what tricks they got up their sleeve now, as they've got 2 wideouts to the right side, 2 wideouts to the left side. In the backfield is Hunter Collins at quarterback. High snap. He pulls it down looking for somebody. He's got a wide open receiver. He makes the catch. Down to about the 15-yard line was Jake Henry. Good pass from Hunter Collins to Jake Henry, who beat the secondary right down the sidelines. That's going to bring up a 1st down for the Morgan County Cougars on the Jackson County 18-yard line. Morgan County seems to be hungry for this win coming in tonight's game, not winning the game and only scoring 1 touchdown. That was against Estill County before this game here. 3 minutes, 28 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Cougars are looking at their wristband, getting their play down. To the left of Collins is Henry. Gets a snap, fake. Collins is going to keep it, try to go up the middle. He makes a good cut. And he's going to be pick up about 8, maybe 9 yards on that carry. He's going to be close to another 1st down.
Where do you see the ball?
Let's see where they finally spotted at. It's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. The ball somewhere down near the 8-6. Jason Van Who says the 6-yard line. So let's. Generals want to talk it over. Morgan County leads 6-0. We got 2:55. The Cougars are threatening again. The ball on the 6-yard line. Jackson County had called timeout trying to set their defense. Morgan County tried an extra point kick after their first touchdown. Mishandled, no good. Now we got motion again.
Flag on the play.
We got a flag going on the play here. It's going to be against the Cougars. It's going to be about a 5-yard penalty, so that's going to take it back around the 11-yard line. Morgan County in just a little bit too big a hurry. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 11. High snap. Collins pulls it down. He's running to the left side. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to make his way to the end zone. He tiptoes in. Let's see. No, they said he's going to step out about the maybe 4-yard line.
Looks like he is the
6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Collins stepped out about the 6-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Ball on the 6-yard line. The Cougars has got to need to pick up this first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Cougars in tight. Still back in the shotgun is Collins, or the pistol. Snap, handoff straight up the middle to Henry. He's going to fight his way. I believe he's going to make the first down. It's going to be close. Let's see where they mark it after they unpile there. Nope, the line judge is indicating 4th down. Now I think they may measure. Let's see what they got worked out here.
I don't think they have a first down here.
You don't think they do? Think it's going to be pretty close?
Yeah.
Morgan County, they're looking at it.
Yep.
I think they may bring it out and measure here. Up, here comes the chain gang out. It's going to be really, really close. If not, it'll bring up 4th and short. It looks like it's right at the nose of the football. It's going to be inches shy of the first down.
First down.
It's going to bring up 4th and a few inches to go. So the Cougars could pick up a first down right here. As they come away from the sidelines, going to the huddle. The only thing they don't need here is a penalty. Morgan County leads 6-0. 2:24 remaining here in the first quarter. Still back in the pistol formation is Collins. And now we got a whistle. Let's see. Jackson County is called timeout. So we'll take a 6. Okay. And we're back here at the Sorghum Festival. Cougars lead 6-0 over Jackson County. They're knocking on the door on the 6-yard line, 4th and inches. And it's a fumble. Let's see if the Cougars come up with it. Most important, let's see if they picked up the first down on the fumble. They only needed, it looked like it was going to be a quarterback sneak. It was going to be 4th and inches. No, they did not. Jackson County holds on the fumble between the center and the quarterback, as the quarterback, Collins, had came up underneath out of the shotgun. So just a bad handoff there between the center and the quarterback. So Jackson County is going to take over on the deep in their territory on the 6-yard line. Cougars really need to claw down here and hold Jackson County. Jackson County's got wideouts to the left, double wideouts to the left, double wideouts to the right. Hunley at quarterback. He's back in the shotgun, coming in motion to the right side. Hunley's going to hand off over to the left side to the guy in motion, which was Bingham. Bingham's going to pick up about, let's see where they finally place it at. Bingham's going to get about 7 out of that, maybe 8 yards on that carry. They're going to give him about 7. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3, ball on the 13-yard line. Cougars missed a golden opportunity there with a mishandled snap between the quarterback and the center, and a handoff right straight up the middle goes Hunley, and Hunley is going to maybe make it to the line of scrimmage, but now we got another flag here. This comes from the head official.
That's personal foul stuff. Oh, there's another flag over here.
We got flags everywhere. Personal foul against Jackson County. That makes 3 personal foul calls we have seen in this game tonight, with Morgan County having 1 player ejected. That's going to back up the Generals 15 yards. That's going to bring up second down. They're going to take it half the distance to the goal, so that's going to bring up second down and looks like about 8. Jackson County was a little confusion. Has Hunley at quarterback. Right behind him is a big fullback Bird. And the handoff, try to go straight up the middle. It's going to be nothing. Bird's not even going to make it to the line of scrimmage as the Cougars dug in. It's going to be about a 3-yard loss. Third down for the Generals. The ball on about the 7-yard line. 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter as the Morgan County defense are making a stand right now. Generals in the full house backfield, quarterback up under, hands off straight up the middle. The ball carrier hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll fight for about 2 yards. Tillery, the ball carrier. Fourth down and about 7 yards to go for the first on the 10-yard line. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it doesn't look like a punt formation. It looks like they may try to go for it, trying to maybe draw the Cougars off sides. That's what they're going to do. And the Cougars are not falling for that. They're going to let the clock run down.
With 3 seconds left of the game.
In the first quarter. And that's what the Generals have done here. They let the clock run down to the end of the first quarter. And Morgan County leads 6-0 here going into the second quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Wasn't going to punt and let the clock run down. Now they are in punt formation. And back deep for the Cougars is Hunter Collins. Good high punt. Going to let it bounce. It takes a good Morgan County roll, and they're going to whistle it dead there near the 30-yard line. At the 32-yard line. So Morgan County will take over 1st and 10 with good field position. The Generals having to punt deep in their own territory. Morgan County comes out offensively. Hunter Collins still at quarterback. Wide receiver is Matt Ross. They just kind of switched roles right there. Okay, a little confusion there offensively. I think they've got it worked out. Hunter Collins calling the signals. Coming in motion to the right side, fake handoff. Collins is rolling, looking to pass. He stumbles. He dumps it off to Jake Henry right in front of him. May have been a couple of yard pickup. Henry was dropped immediately.
29. That's 3.
Second down and, well, you got a little bit more than that. You got about 4. Second down and 6. Collins back in the pistol. Gets the snap. Quick throw over to the right side to Henry. Henry's down the sidelines and knocked out of bounds by Young. Going to be close to a first down.
Ball's on the.
They may have to measure this one. Let's see what they're going to do. Yep, they're going to give him the first down. Morgan County picks up a first down. No measurement needed. The Cougars picked up their first down. Cougars lead 6-0. 11 minutes remaining to the half. Hunter Collins back in the shotgun. Hands off to the right side to Henry. Now it's a reverse as Ross comes by, fooled nobody. Young throws Ross for a loss on the reverse. And that's going to be about a 15, maybe a 20-yard loss there for the Cougars. Good defensive play by Preston Young for the Jackson County Generals to stay at home. Going to bring up second down and 20 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Now rolling to the right side is Collins. He's looking to throw. He's got pressure. He eludes 2 tacklers. And Collins is going to try to fight for everything he can get as we get a flag here. Collins would have picked up about 8 yards on the second and third effort. Morgan County is called for holding. So that's going to nullify a great run by Hunter Collins. But in all reality, he probably should have been thrown for about a 5 or 6 yard loss.
So 24 to the 34.
Now the officials are going to be stepping it off.
30.
It's going to bring up third down and long for the Cougars.
That's a loss of 3.
Ball will be on the 35-yard line. Second down and 23 to go for the Cougars. Hunter Collins back in the pistol, gets a snap. He's looking for a receiver, a little pressure, throws it across the middle, could be intercepted. It is, and the Generals has got it. Good defensive play by Jacob Bingham to come up with the interception, so the Generals will take over with Bingham's interception. Hunter Collins, once he threw the ball, it looked like there was going to be trouble as Bingham had read out the pass completely, stepped in front of the would-be defender. First and 10 for the Generals of Jackson County. These two teams, they have played 3 times. They started in 2011 with Cougars winning that one 38-0. Then in 2012, Morgan County won that 44-0. And last year, the Cougars won over the Generals 20-8 in a 3-game series. Now we got a flag by the head official. I think it's going to be a delay of game. Now they're going to give him timeout. Maybe they'll pick the flag up. We'll see. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Cougars. In his Sorghum Bowl, Morgan County leads 6-0 over Jackson County. Jackson County with the football. They did get the timeout in time. They picked up the flag. Here comes the blitz from the defense. Handoff straight up the middle. And he's brought down from behind by Hunter Adams. Going to be about a 6-yard pickup there for the Jackson County Generals. And they're going to give them a 5-yard pickup. Wide to the left side. And wideouts to the right side. Generals up underneath is Hunley. Handoff straight up the middle. They're into the secondary. And Ross grabs a hold. And it's going to take a whole host of Cougars to bring him down as he keeps fighting for yards. It's going to bring up a first down for the Generals as they took the handoff right up the middle. Morgan County wants to talk it over, so we'll take a 6.
Before, and they're wanting to make modifications, I'm like, no.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
46. 41.
Jackson County ball on the 41, first and 10 to go. Hunley comes up under center. The Cougars are showing blitz up the middle, hand off to the right side, and pick up of about 8 yards on the carry. It was Dakota Tillery on the carry for the Jackson County Generals.
49.
Let's see where they place it at.
23 tackle.
Ball on the 49. Henry making the tackle for the Cougars. Full house backfield. Hunley up under center. Looking over the defense. Cougars showing blitz. Here they come from the outside. Hand off to Tillery. Tillery's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage for about a 3-yard loss. It was a good defensive play by the Cougars. Looks like Jake Henry making the tackle comes up a little slow. He's going to try to walk it off there. Third down, and looks like it's going to bring up about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Hunley comes up under center. We've seen him in shotgun most of the night. Full house backfield. Now handoff straight up the middle to their halfback, Tillery, and he's going to pick up the first down. It's a good run by Hillary, about a 12-yard carry.
40. 46.
Ball will be on the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for Jackson County, 8 minutes to the half. Ballinger coming in offensively for the Cougars. Taking a break and going to the sidelines will be Joe Hill. Now here comes a full blitz by the Cougars. He's in trouble. He's going to go down. Good defensive play by a host of Cougars, but making the tackle was Jared Branham. Branham leading the Cougars last year in tackles. Big loss there for Jackson County as Hunley had no place to go.
4 and 3 is 7.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and, as they say, a country mile for Jackson County. The ball will be placed on the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 17. As Jackson County comes to the line of scrimmage, they got wide outs to the left and to the right. Now the quarterback is in shotgun. He's going to run it straight up the middle. He's going to pick up about 8 on the carry. Still is going to bring up 3rd down and about 11, maybe 12. Let's see where they finally place it at. About 3rd down and 12 to go for Jackson County's 1st down. The Cougars lead 6-0. 6:47 remaining here in the first half. 3rd and 12 for Jackson County. Jackson County quarterback goes back into the pistol. His big pullback right behind him is Rader. Coming in motion to the right side, getting the handoff is Tillery. Tillery cuts it back across the middle. A lot of real estate there for Tillery, but he still did not pick up the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. He picked up about 8, maybe 9 yards on that carry. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8.
Yeah, they're in kind of the territory where you made as well.
It looks like the Generals will go for it as Hunley at quarterback. Tillery in motion, handoff to the big fullback. He's going to be close to the 1st down. If he's not already got it, is Cody Bird. Very close to the 1st down. Let's see if see where they place the football at. They're going to give him the 1st down. Generals picking up a 1st down with the big fullback going right up the middle, Cody Bird. 5:46 remaining. The coaching staff of Morgan County is screaming for a measurement. The officials are not doing it. They're going ahead and move the chains. Coaching staff is disagreeing with the placement of the football. Hunley back in the pistol. He's rolling to the right side. He's got some protection. He lets it fly. Good defensive play and breakup there by Jake Henry, I believe, was the defender.
Number 19 or 18, Dustin Burkhardt.
Check that, Dustin Burkhardt. We got a couple spotters over here on the right side. Said does Burkhardt making that great defensive breakup as he slapped the ball out of the intended receiver's hands. It was right in his hands. And Burkhardt making a fine defensive play. Jackson County coming to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. Wideouts to the left, double wideouts to the right. Full house backfield, gets a snap. Hunley's going to roll to the right, quarterback sweep. He wants to throw it, he tucks it down. He's going to pick up the 1st down again, or very close to the 1st down, as he was finally drugged down from behind. See where they place the ball at. It's either going to be a 1st down by inches, or it's going to bring up 3rd down in inches. Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd down in inches for Jackson County. Wideouts to the left, wideouts to the right. Hunley at quarterback, back in the pistol. The big fullback, Bird right behind him. Hand off to Bird. Bird's trying to hit up the middle. He does. He's got the 1st down. He's trying to break it to the right side. He breaks the tackle. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Jackson County scores. They tied it up here at 6-6 with 5:09 remaining here in the first half. Jackson County could break the tie here. I think they're going to they're trying to decide, I think, whether they're going to go for the 2 or kick the extra point. And they finally throw the football back into play as the officials will mark it on the 3-yard line. Jackson County in their huddle. I believe they're going to go for the 2. 5:09 remaining here in the first half. We have a tie ball game. Hunley back at pistol. Bird, the fullback, right behind him. In motion to the right side is Tillery. And Hunley's going to take it. He's trying to find Hillary. And he did. Found Tillery in the corner for the 2-point conversion. Jackson County leads 8-6. 5 minutes, 9 seconds remaining here in the first half. As coaching staff for the Cougars are out there on the field talking with their players. Now they're talking to the head officials. So this will make the 4th meeting between the 2 teams. The Cougars has won the other 3. Jackson County will kick off to the right side. It takes a bounce, goes in between the legs of Collins, I believe. He's still trying to pick it up, looking for some blocking. There's nothing there, and he fights his way for about a 6-7 yard gain as Morgan County will start a little bit in the hole here from about the 22-yard line. High school football, you like to get that ball out at least to the 30-yard line on a kickoff. Cougars are coming right to the line of scrimmage. No huddle. Hunter Collins still at quarterback. To the right side of him is Hunter Adams. Wideouts to the left and to the right. Collins calls the signal, gets it, drops straight back. And he goes to throw it to Ross, which Ross was open. He throwed it behind Ross as Ross cut into the middle. I think that was just a mix-up there. Ross was wide open. Ross getting a little instruction. Now, Ross had been the quarterback for the Cougars. He's playing in a new position. So is Hunter Collins, the quarterback. Same setup as we've seen in the previous play. Collins gets a snap, fakes the handoff up the middle. He's going to keep it himself. He breaks it to the outside. He's at the 35, the 40, and he's brought down around the 45-yard line. And a good defensive tackle made in the wide open there by Preston Young. Young with a great defensive tackle. The only thing between the Cougars and the goal line was Young. Young already has an interception tonight. Wideouts left, wideouts to the right, dropping straight back is Collins. Middle screen right through the hands of the would-be receiver is Hunter Adams. And they had the screen set up beautifully. Collins had drawn a lot of attention, and the linemen just let their defensive guy through. That left Hunter Adams wide open. He just could not hang on to it. 2nd down and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. Hunter Collins back in the pistol, running to the left side. He's looking downfield. He's got a man wide open. He doesn't see him. He's trying to fight to the line of scrimmage, and he will barely make it to the line of scrimmage as he's brought down from behind by Tanner Johnson. From Johnson making the tackle. Jackson County leads 8-6, 4.5 minutes remaining here to the half. 3rd and 10. Cougars go right straight to the line of scrimmage. Wideouts left and right. Handoff right straight up the middle. Fumble. I think he was already down though. Let's see. Jackson County picked it up. I think maybe that was Hunter Adams. Let's see if they're going to say that the ground ruled as a fumble. No, they're going to give the ball to Jackson County. Jackson County will take over in good field position. About the
Ball's on the
33-yard line. 4:14 remaining here in the first half. The Cougars trail 8-6. Jackson County with the lead. The Generals are spending quite a bit of time there in the huddle. Now they finally break the huddle. They come out. Their big center, Aaron Rader. Now up under center is Hunley, the quarterback. We usually see him from the shotgun. Spin turn to Tilley, and he's going to pick up about 7-8 yards on the carry. It's a good run by Tillery. Giving 5 on the carry. Ball on the 28-yard line, 2nd down and 5 to go for Jackson County. They lead 8-6. 3.5 minutes remaining to the half. Bringing wide to the left side, Jackson County Generals. And wide outs to the right. Now right up the middle it goes again. First down for the Generals, and he's still trying to fight. Never could bring him to the ground. The officials blow the whistle. About a 15-yard pickup by Tillery. 1st and 10 for Jackson County as they're knocking on the door. Wide outs to the left side. Again, same formation, wideouts both ways. Hundley back at shotgun, gets the snap, hands it off straight up the middle to the big fullback Bird, and he is met head on. Barely made it to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Jackson County. Ball still on about the 18-yard line, no gain. Wideouts again to the left side is King. Coming in motion, handoff to the big fullback up the middle again. He's not going to go anywhere. May have lost a half a yard on that, as a whole front defensive wall collapsed on him. Bringing the play into the game for Jackson County. He'll go at the halfback position. Number 25, we don't have a number on him, a name on him. Wide to the right side goes Preston Young. Wide to the left side is King. Ball is snapped, hand up right to the middle is Tillery, and Tillery's going to go down after about a 5-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 to go for the first. Ball should be around the 13-yard line. Cougars need to dig in here. Jackson County leads 8-6 with 1:40 remaining here in the first half. King wide left, wide right goes Young. Oh, near bad snap. Hundley comes up with it, but Morgan County is going to take over on downs as he tried to come up and turn the corner. So the Cougars will take over on downs. Morgan County will take over deep in their own territory as they held Jackson County. Let's see their offensive set. Got Hunter Collins. He's back in the pistol. Right next to him is Adams. Handoff up the middle. No, Collins is going to keep it. He's going to grind it out. He's going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. That'll give the Cougars a little bit of breathing room. 1:13 left to the half. The Cougars trail 8-6. That was an 8-yard pickup. Ball on the 19-yard line. Hunter Collins signals, gets it. Quick pass over the right side. Batted down by Jackson County. It was a good defensive play to get his hands up there and bat that down was Ryan Clark. Going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. Ball on the 19-yard line. A little less than a minute, 59.8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Cougars trail, handoff right straight up the middle. He breaks it over to the left side. He's just going to make it to the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up the first down as he is fighting for a second effort, and they are going to give it the extra. Hunter Adams with the extra effort trying to pick up the first down, and it paid off. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Collins throws it, bounces it over to the right side to Jake Henry. Just a quick screen to the right side, and Henry had his blockers out in front of him, but it took one hop to get to him. Cougars in a hurried up offense with 46 seconds remaining here in the first half as they trail 6-8. Hunter Collins back in the pistol. He gets the snap, fakes the throw, tries to run to the right side. Ball, loose football, and I think the Cougars came up with the loose ball. 38 seconds to go here in the half. The clock starts running again as Morgan County comes up with the ball. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Now the clock has stopped. And it will start back.
Pretty much 3rd and 10.
32.6 seconds. 3rd and 10. Handoff straight up the middle. And Hunter Adams is not going to pick up the first down. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. Ball will be on about the 23-yard line. As the Cougars are just going to let this half run out. They had a bad series of downs there, and they're just going to let her run out and start all over here in a minute. That's going to bring up the half where Morgan County trails Jackson County by a score of 8-6. Now, wait a minute. We got Jackson County calling a timeout with 1.1 second remaining on the clock.
Timeout.
No, the Cougars called the timeout with 1.1 second on the clock. This looks like maybe a Hail Mary timeout to me. They're going to send everybody deep, even Jason Van Hoos, and just give it a sling, I would say. That would be my guess. So the Cougars are going to talk it over here and come up with a play with 1.1 second remaining here in the half as they're still in the huddle, so we'll just keep it right here. Morgan County trails 8-6. As their second touchdown they've scored all season. And they're playing a good football club here. Jackson County, they are 0-4 on the season, but they played teams close, like Breathitt County. They lost to them 20-29. They lost to Trimble County 23-30. Last week, they lost to Berea by 1 point, 26-27. And the only thrashing they actually got this season was against Estill County, 7-49. Before tonight's game, Estill County was 4-1 on the season. Their only loss came to Lexington Catholic, losing that one 13-27. So Jackson County is a good football team, and the Cougars are a good football team as well, even though they are 0-4. All their opponents are either undefeated or has only lost one game this season, the people that has beat the Cougars. Morgan County football, 1.1 second on the clock. Everybody is wide. Collins dropping straight back, rolling to the right side, and begging for it, and he throws it, partially blocked, intercepted by Young. That's his second interception. And they got to bring him down, and they finally do at about the 45-yard line. So that's going to end the half with the Cougars trailing, going into the locker room by a score of 8-6. We're going to
for the Sorghum Queen candidates. First on the field is Carrie Sean Elam. She's been escorted by Chris and Lacey Elam. Chris and brother Tyler Elam. She participates in 4-H, the academic team, plays on the girls' varsity soccer team. Her hobbies includes playing soccer, reading, writing, and hanging out with her friends. Plans to attend MSU and major in English. First candidate is Carrie Sean Elam. Next is Skylar Breeze Goodpaster. Parents are Stephanie and Glendon Goodpaster. She's been escorted by Glendon Goodpaster and Bradley Wright. Clubs that she participates in is the Interact Club, National Honor Society, and cheerleading. Her hobbies include reading and hanging out with friends and family. Her future plans are to attend Northern Kentucky and major in psychology. Miss Skylar Breeze Goodpaster. Next is Annabelle Lewis. Parents are Robbie and Angie Lewis. She's being escorted by her father, Robbie Lewis, and grandfather, Mike Stacy. Her sports and organizations are soccer and the HOSA Club. Her hobbies include being with her boyfriend and friends and family and playing soccer. Future plans are attending Moorhead State, majoring in psychology to later become a pediatrician. Miss Annabelle Lewis. Next is Miss Emily Stevens. Parents James Stevens. She's being escorted by James Stevens and Chris Pennington. Her clubs are the HOSA Club. She likes to hang out with her friends, sing, and spend time with her family. Future plans are to go to dental school and become a dentist. Miss Emily Stevens. Next is Miss Jenny Wells. Parents are Cindy and Scott Wells. She's being escorted by Scott Wells. Clubs are cheerleading, track, and National Honor Society and TSA. Her hobbies include reading and hanging out with friends and family. Future plans are to attend the University of Kentucky, study pre-med, and pursue a career in dermatology. Miss Jenny Wells. Next is Miss Whitney Wright. Parents are Patrick and Sonia Wright. She's being escorted by her father, Patrick Wright. Her clubs include the Interact Club, National Honor Society, TSA, and a bowling project, and the Robinson Scholars Leadership. Her sports include cheerleading and softball. She volunteers a lot in her free time and likes to spend time with her friends and family. Future plans include attending the University of Kentucky and pursuing a career in the medical field. Miss Whitney Wright. To crown this year's winner, we have last year's Sorghum Queen, Miss Sydney Cobble.
I think this is a cool homecoming.
They've done this ever since I can remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 44th Sorghum Queen is Miss Carrie Shawn Elam. Let's give a round of applause to all of the court. Congratulations. Good job.
Of your radio dial Onside kick, a little pooch kick, rolls about the 40, gets away from him, and Jackson County picks it up, and they'll down it about the 45-yard line. Let's see where they spot it at officially. Here's Jason Van Hoos will take care of all of that for us across the way.
That's who I saw.
Morgan County will go on defense. The Generals are in their huddle.
I'm sorry. No.
Next week, Morgan County is at home again. They'll be playing Whitley County, as Coach Fugit and I discussed. Whitley County, before tonight, is 1-3 on the season. They come out of District 8. Full house backfield. Hundley up under center. Cougars are showing blitz, and they're going to get called for offsides as Ballinger got in a little bit of a hurry. Cougars look like they had a full blitz going on. Now it's going to give Jackson County an additional 5 yards. Whitley County comes to the Cougar next week. They're 1-3 out of District 8. Tonight they're playing Knott County Central. Blitz back on it, looks like, and here it comes up the middle, and the ball carrier gets away from a couple of would-be tacklers in the backfield, fights his way to the line of scrimmage if he made it there. Tillery, the ball carrier.
Looks like you picked up about 1 yard.
He got about a yard on the carry. 2nd down and 4 for the Jackson County Generals. And now the Cougars come ready as they meet Jackson County at the line of scrimmage. Hundley up under center. We see him in shotgun and pistol about all night. Full house backfield. Colin gets a call, hands off to Tillery. He drops the ball. We've got a fumble. Fumbled about the 43-yard line. Let's see if Jackson County keeps the ball. As they made it 3rd down and about 4 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line.
No, it actually moved up a yard.
Well, Jackson County's picked up a yard on the fumble. Morgan County defense clawing in. They showing blitz again. Let's see if they come or back off. And they bring the blitz. Tillery off to the right side. Tillery's going to make about a couple of yards on the carry. He may have picked up the 1st down. Let's see where they finally spotted at, as Tillery was really scrapping for that extra yardage, and they're going to give him the 1st down. 1st down, Jackson County. Ball on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Hundley has backed up from the pistol shotgun. Now he's come back up under center. A discussion there in the backfield Hundley is having with his halfbacks. It looks like that they are having a conversation. Now it's over with as Hundley comes up under center. Gets a snap, drops straight back to pass. He's looking for somebody, finds nobody. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be nailed. Maybe at the line of scrimmage they're going to give him for forward progress, but he was finally tackled about the 35-yard line. We want to say he did make it back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Jackson County. Ball still on about the 48-yard line, as Hundley had to fight to get to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars trail 8-6 early in the 3rd quarter. Got King wide out to the left side. Full house backfield. Hundley up under center. Cougars showing blitz. They bring it. 44, Bird, the big fullback. He's going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. Bird, a good, strong, hard fullback. 3rd and 5 for Jackson County. Ball on the 47-yard line. Cougars in that 3-3 defense. But they disguise that well. They'll bring up a couple corners and actually be a 3-4, sometimes a 3-5. They have 3 down linemen. Now they've got 4 on the line of scrimmage as Hunley is calling signal. And we've got movement on the right side. I don't know if the Cougars jumped defensively, but we had a man in motion to the right side. He stopped and started again. That's going to be against Morgan County. The Cougars has given them a first down, it looks like. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Ball will be on the 42-yard line. Hunley up under center. In motion to the right side. Now he's going to draw back. It looks like a busted play. Hunley tucks it, runs. He'll pick up the first down. He'll be down near the 35-yard line. Fullback Bird was just kind of standing there looking around to Hunley. Now he goes over and talks to him. There was definitely some confusion in the backfield on Jackson County's part. Hunley done the wise thing, just kept it and ran with it. The Cougars has called timeout. 8:48 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Morgan County trails 8-6. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And we're back with Jackson County with the football on the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Hunley up under center. Wideouts left and right. Going in motion to the right side was Tilley. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to be chased down, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Good defensive effort there by the Morgan County Cougars to key right on Hunley as Tillery went into motion. Basically is a lead blocker for Hunley. It's going to bring up 2nd, and they're going to give him about a half a yard. Let's say 2nd and 9 on the carry by quarterback Hunley. King wide left. Bird and a fullback along with Bingham. Bird gets a handoff straight up the middle. He's going to be close to a first down. Bird has got a lot of explosive power from that fullback position. Actually, I would say that he could probably play halfback as well. Bird, a good, strong, hard runner. 3rd down and 1, ball on the 29-yard line. Jackson County threatening to get into that red zone. Now back to Bird again. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to twist, turn, and fight his way for the first down. It takes more than one to bring Bird down. Cody Bird. That's going to take the ball down to about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Generals. As they break the huddle, King comes wide left. Bird in the backfield along with Bingham and Tillery. Hunley up under center, hands off to Bird. Bird trying to get around the corner. We have a flag as Bird is hit right at the line of scrimmage, and I'm afraid that the Cougars may have grabbed the face mask. Let's see what the call is going to be from the head official. Morgan County defense stopped him right at the line of scrimmage, but now we got holding against Jackson County. Just as the Cougar defender hit Bird, the flag went flying, but I was afraid it was a face mask, but Jackson County was called for the offensive holding. It's going to place the ball about the 35-yard line, 1st and 20. Jackson County breaks a huddle, come out in the same formation. Young wide right, King wide left. Shotgun for Hunley's. He drops straight back. He's got an open player in the middle, and it goes up and in and out of the hands of Bird, as Bird was open briefly across the middle. He just could not hold on to it. It was a good hard pass by Hunley.
That Bird was that Tillery.
It's going to bring up second. They've got 2nd down up there. I thought they'd bring up 3rd.
No, second down.
Second down and
Repeat first down.
20. Yeah, they repeated the first down on the holding call. Second down and 20. Ball on the 35. And motion, handoff to the left side. It goes to Bingham. Bingham trying to turn the corner. He's met by a group of Morgan County Cougars. He's still got a pretty good pickup on that. He picked up about 8, 9 yards on the carry. We'll see where they finally mark the ball. Ball will be on the 27-yard line. Jackson County threatening. Still third down and 11. The big penalty cost the Generals. Now in the backfield all by himself is quarterback Hunley. He's back in the shotgun. Tillery goes in motion to the right side. He hands it off to Tillery. He's got the corner. There goes a flag, and Tillery trying to fight his way to the first down marker. He's not going to make it, but we got flags all over the field.
Indication is holding against Jackson County.
Holding against Jackson County. That's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot. So it looks like he picked up about, the spot was about 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. So they're going to back up again a holding call against Jackson County, which really hurt them. Cougars trail 8-6, 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. That's going to take the ball back to about the 36-yard line. Third down and 21 to go for the first for Jackson County. Two wideouts to the left side is Tillery along with King. Snap, look across the middle, wide open is their big fullback Bird. He's fighting for the first down. He's going to come up about 2 yards shy on the completion. Bird is a strong fullback, very hard to bring down. They place the ball about on the 19-yard line. Fourth and about 4 to go for the first down. We're in the third quarter, 5 minutes remaining in the third. Cougars trail 6-8.
I'm looking at this guy on the sideline.
As Jackson County breaks the huddle. King is still wide left. Tillery is wide left. Hunley in the backfield. Tillery goes in motion. Hunley's going to keep it on the quarterback sweep to the right side. He's going to pick up the first down, or close to the first down, as he's knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to spot it a little bit short of the first down.
That's a turnover on down.
The Cougars hold and turnover on downs. So they marked the ball a little short as the quarterback Hunley was knocked out of bounds about a half a yard shy of the first down. So Morgan County is going to take over the ball on downs on their 17-yard line. Cougars don't go to a huddle. They go straight to the line of scrimmage. Hunter Collins still at quarterback. He gets the ball. He's going to roll to the right. He's got some pressure as Hunley puts the pressure on him. We have a flag, and now he just basically throws it away. It's a good move, but we got a flag on the play. Let's see if this is going to be offensive holding. It comes from the line judge. Cougars trail 6-8, 4:31 remaining in the third quarter. Head officials coming over to give the indication. Holding against the Cougars. That's normally what happens when that line judge will throw that flag. It's normally an offensive holding call. That's going to back the Cougars back to about the 7-yard line, deep in their own territory. 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Cougars first and 20. And looks like Jackson County wants to call timeout, so we'll take a 60-second timeout as the Cougars trail 6-8. Looks like we're going to have wide out. The Cougars are sending people wide to the right. right wide to the left. They're spreading the field out. Quarterback Hunter Collins gets it, tries to keep it. He's running over to the right side, and he's going to go down about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up about 2 on that. Looks like the Cougars were somewhat confused on that play. It looked like it was a maybe a counter, but a little mix up in the backfield, and Collins kept it, tried to run it out to the right side, and he picked up about 2 on the carry. 2nd and 18, bad snap. He finally gets it. Screen over to the left side. He's looking for blockers. He's got it. He's turned her near the first down as he goes out of bounds. I believe that was maybe Jake Henry who caught the little screen, and that was 99% effort for Henry to pick up that kind of yardage, but we got a flag back here about the 15-yard line. This could be another holding call on the Cougars. Let's see what we've got.
That was Jake that caught it, right? Pastor said Jake Henry.
Henry on the ball carrier. Now this is going to be defensive holding this time, as that's going to give the Morgan County Cougars, should give them a first down. Jake Henry was about a yard, maybe a yard and a half shy of the first down, and all of that was on second effort. The Cougars were backed up to about their 7-yard line with a penalty and second effort. That brings the ball out to about the 35. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They trail 6-8. Handoff right straight up the middle, and looks like it's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards. Jake Henry on the carry. Or check that, Hunter Adams. A good run by Hunter Adams up the middle, a 9-yard gain. Nope, they're going to give him the first down, a 10-yard gain. Good pickup, second effort by Hunter Adams. You can tell the Cougars are hungry for a victory here. Ball on the 46-yard line. They started on the 7. Handoff off to the left side, pickup of about 4 yards on the carry. And that time it was Jake Henry carrying the ball. About 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6. Ball will be on the 49-yard line. Hunter Collins at quarterback. He's going to keep it, run to the right side, off tackle, and pick up about 3 yards on the carry. I think if Hunter Collins would have turned it a little bit more to the outside, he had a lot more running room. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cougars trail 6-8. Hunter Collins gets the snap, rolls to the right side looking for a receiver. He's found one in Ross. Ross has picked up the first down and knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Another first down for the Morgan County Cougars. The ball is started about the 7-yard line. The Cougars is marching down the field with their wideouts to the left and to the right. Handoff now right straight up the middle, and fighting for about 4, maybe 5 yards on the carry. I believe that was Hunter Adams. It was. Adams picking up, give him a long 4, we'll call it 5. 2nd and 5.
34.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Cougars in a hurried up offense as they go right to the line of scrimmage. Now they're having some difficulty. Now they changed their formation altogether as Coach Turner changed the play. Now we have flags. Normally when you have some confusion, you'll find a flag shortly thereafter. Cougars offsides. False start against the Cougars. That's going to back them up 5. It's going to put the ball on about the 39-yard line and bring up 2nd down and 12. 1 minute 57 remaining here in the third quarter. Cougars trail 6-8. Some of the players trying to talk to the official here and, want them to explain the offside call. And he did.
too many in motion, I think.
Third quarter, a minute 57 left in it. Morgan County is trailing 6-8. Hunter Collins back in the shotgun. Wide outs to the left side. They got the field spread well. Handoff right up the middle. A pickup of about 4. That will go to Hunter Adams. That's going to bring up third down and a long 9. Ball will be on the 48, 49 yard line. Check that ball on the 37 yard line. Collins back in the pistol, drops straight back, looking for an open receiver. He's got one across the middle, and he drops the football. Was Jake Henry. Henry tried to run before he actually hauled it in. Henry was wide open right at the 30 yard line as the ball went in and out of his hands. That was a good play call there by Coach Turner. I'd like to see that one again. Henry will hang on to it this time.
But it had been 4th and short.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 9 to go. Henry would have had the first down on that one had he had pulled it in. Cougars are going to go for it. 4th and 9, ball on the 37 yard line. Let's see if they try to draw Jackson County off. Nope. Rolling to the left side is Collins. He's got a receiver open. He throws it over his head. Open was Jake Henry, and Cougars turn the ball over on downs as Jackson County will take over on their 37 yard line, 1st and 10. Jackson County leads 8-6. A minute 15 left here in the third quarter. Jackson County's big threat here in the second half has actually been Cody Bird, their big fullback. He has really gained some real estate here in the second half, attacking the Cougars defense up the middle. Jackson County makes their way to the line of scrimmage. Coming wide left is King. We got Bird and then pull back. We got both halfbacks there, Bingham along with Tillery. Cougars are showing blitz. They pull off. Now they bring the blitz. Bird up the middle. He eludes one tackle and finally brought down after a short gain by Jared Branham.
He's brought down by number 14.
Well, he got about 4 yards on the carry.
Jared
2nd and 6. Ball almost on the 40 yard line. Jackson County came out of the huddle. Now they go back. Now they come back out again. Hunley talking with Bird, his fullback. Hunley's trying to make his way up under center. Now he pulls back. He's back in the pistol. Give the call. Tillery in motion. Up the middle goes to Bird. Pulls nobody. Cougars smell that one out. He was dropped for about a 3 yard loss. We'll see where they finally mark it at. And the Cougar coming up making that tackle. Numbers Brycey Cox.
He's made by number 65.
Cox comes up limping a little bit, but he kind of shakes it off. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 40 yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. Cougars trail by a score of 6-8. We'll take a 60-second timeout and be right back. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Jackson County up under center. Now he backs off to shotgun. In motion goes in the right side. Now Hunley's going to take it right up the middle, and he's not going to make it to the line of scrimmage, I don't think. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now they're going to give him a couple yards on that one. 4th and about 4-5 to go. A long 4. Quarterback Hunley looking to the sideline. Getting the call from their head coach, Russ Shaver. And they're going to go for it. 4th and about 4. Watch for Bird to get the ball. Let's see what they do. Tillery in motion. The Cougars gave it to him as they jumped offside. It looks like that's going to be called on Hunter Adams. as he goes from the corner blitz. I think Coach Turner's saying that the offensive line drawed him off, but let's see what the official says. Yep, Turner won his case. Turner won his case. He said that Hunter Adams was drawn off by the offensive movement. The officials agreed with him and backed Jackson County up 5. So that's going to bring up 4th and a long 9. Ball on the 37-yard line. And let's see if Jackson County is going to punt or if they're going to go for it. They have a 2-point lead here. It's 11:44 remaining in the game. And Jackson County's wanting to talk it over as they lead 8-6, and we'll take a 60-second timeout. Field, Rick Barker is 4th down 9. Ball on the 37-yard line. Jackson County is going to go for it. Hunley back at quarterback in motion is Tillery trying to draw the Cougars offsides. Now Hunley backs up. Tillery stops his motion. Now he gets the snap. Now a quick kick. Good kick by Hunley. Good roll for Jackson County as the ball is going to be down right at the 25-yard line. The Cougars have started in a bit of a hole about all night on some type of kick, whether it be a punt or a kickoff. They've never started from the 30. It's always been somewhere around the 20, so this is probably the best field position they've had all night after a kick. Cougars, good defensive stand. They last series they held Jackson County, forcing them to punt. Now the Cougars is going to spread the field. Wideouts to the right and to the left. Collins, quarterback. Now he sends in motion Henry. Hands off to Henry to the right side. Lead blocker is Adams. He's trying to turn the corner. He's not going to make it. He's going to be thrown for about maybe a 2-yard loss as Henry tried to turn the corner on the sweep. Hunter Adams was his lead block. No, he said he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars need to move the ball in a hurry. 10.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. They trail 6-8. They need a series of first downs here. Now Collins rolling, looking to throw, connects, and going right down, slips and falls is number 23, which would be Jake Henry. He's going to pick up about 5 on the completed pass. He had a little bit of open room, not a whole lot. The Generals was closing in their secondary defensively on him. Collins back in the pistol. Next to him is Adams. Hand off to Adams. Nope. He's going to keep it, try to turn the corner to the right side. We got a flag. He's got the first down. He's got a little bit more running room. And Young makes a shoestring tackle as Collins kept the football, went around to the right side. Now we've got a flag here about the 40-yard line. Coach Turner doesn't look happy. And the Cougars look like they may be backing up. Let's see, the head official is discussing it with the line judge. So the Cougars come back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the call is. Still a long discussion. Looks like it may be against Jackson County, a personal foul against Jackson County. That's 4 of them we've seen tonight, with a Morgan County player being ejected. That's a long one. That's a helper. That's a 15-yarder. It's a first down for Morgan County. 10 minutes remaining here in the ball game. The Cougars trail 8-6. Ball on the 44-yard line. Hunter Collins still at quarterback. Wide left is Matt Ross, along with Ridge Jones. Gets a snap, drops back, screen to the left side. Henry's fighting for some extra yardage. He may pick up about 4 on the carry. Good defensive play to smell that screen out was Burkhardt, Jamie Burkhardt of the Generals. That play was fairly successful for the Cougars in the first half, but the Generals, as that time they shut it down. Cougars bringing in the play is Hunter Collins after he was over there talking with Coach Turner. They're in a huddle this time. As they break the huddle, they're spreading the field again. Wideouts left and right. They got trips to the left side. Leading the way is Ridge Jones along with Jake Henry. Now throw across the middle over the head of Jake Henry, almost into the hands of Ryan Clark, a General. Hunter Collins adjusting after the week off, open week last week, to the quarterback position. Matt Ross moving to a wide receiver. And got official timeout. They're talking things over. As Morgan County leads here trails here by a score of 8-6. 8:54 remaining here in this ball game. And the officials have called a timeout as they are talking things over here. I don't see any flags on the field. They want some more time added to the clock here. So Jason is, Van Hoos is resetting the clock. Now we got 9 minutes, 14 seconds. It is third down, 8 to go, ball on the 41. Cougar football, bad snap, almost over Collins' head. He basically just had to throw it away before he got leveled. He tried to connect on Jake Henry, but Collins got leveled from behind. And he done well to get rid of that ball. So now it's going to bring up 4th and 8 to go for Morgan County. They're on the 41-yard line. Spreading the field again, wideouts left and right. Collins back in the shotgun. Good snap that time. Hunter gets the pass off, and we got a first down by a second effort by Hunter Adams as Hunter Collins threw a screen pass to Hunter Adams. Cougars picked up that needed first down. They take the ball down now to about the 30-yard line. That was a well-developed screen by the Morgan County Cougars. Hunter Collins back in the pistol. Handoff right up to the middle to Hunter Adams, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain for the Cougars as Hunter Adams was met head-on at the line of scrimmage. The defense of the Generals pretty well guessed right on that one. They sent a blitz up the middle, and that's where Hunter Adams was going. Second down and 9. They're going to give him a yard. Ball on the 28. Now Matt Ross goes in motion to the left side. He's set. Now Hunter Collins is rolling to the left side. Connects there to Jones, as Jones is going to fight for the first down. He's fighting for the goal line now as we've seen a flag come in. And Jones is going to take it down inside the 5-yard line. Picked up the first down, but let's wait and see what this flag is going to be about back here. Flag's laying on about the 14-yard line. And as the Cougars' reaction is going to be against Jackson County, the linemen are signaling that's going to be a face mask call against Jackson County. So it's going to be first and goal. Let's see where they place the football at. I believe it's at the 2-yard line. The Cougars trail 6-8, 8 minutes, 4 seconds left here in this game. Let's see if Hunter Collins goes up under center. No, he's going to stay back there in the pistol. Gets a snap, handoff right straight up the middle, and nowhere. A loss on the play. Looks like they're going to lose a couple. Let's see where they spot him. Yeah, he's going to lose about 3. He's going to bring the ball back close to the 5-yard line. And Jason Banhu says the ball is on the 4. So 2nd and goal for the Cougars. We got a shotgun or a pistol formation, wideouts, everybody to the right and to the left. Collins rolling, tipped into the end zone, touchdown! It goes through the hand of one Cougar into the hand of another Cougar, and I believe it went through the hands of Henry into the hands of Adams.
Who caught that?
Which it was really hard to see, but I think it went through the hands of Jake Henry to Hunter Adams for the touchdown. So that gives the Cougars the lead at 12-8 before the 2-point conversion or maybe the extra point kick. If they if they go for the 2-point conversion and make it, they got a 6-point lead. If not, they've got a 5-point lead. Either way, Jackson County is going to have to score a touchdown. They're going to go for the 2. Collins rolling to the right, looking for somebody, throws back across the middle, a tip intercepted by Jackson County, and the 2-point conversion is no good. Morgan County leads by a score of 12-8. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Gotta have a defensive stop game. Depending on when you get your defensive stop.
Hey, Rick Barker back here at Herdman Field as the Morgan County Cougars are just taking the lead 12-8. 2-point conversion no good. As Hunter Collins rolled to the right to pass, he found Jake Henry open in the end zone, throwed it to Henry. He bobbled it. It went into the air off his fingertips, and Hunter Adams came down with the touchdown catch to put the Cougars ahead 12-8. Morgan County has got the momentum. They're getting ready to kick the ball, and they do. Ball bounces about the 25-yard line to the defender's legs. Cougars are going after it. They may have come up with the fumble. Let's see. No. Jackson County came up with the loose football. Bingham for Jackson County was fumbling around trying to get the football into his hands, and good return or kickoff team came down with a lot of heat on the Bingham. Now it's going to be Jackson County football on their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Cougars really need a 3-and-out right here. 7:14 remaining in the ball game. Cougars with a 4-point lead. They're sending everybody to the wide left. Hunley keeping the ball, trying to turn the corner. He's got the first down and picked up about 5 additional yards. He's out to about the 40-yard line. As Hunley just ran a quarterback keeper around to the left side, a quarterback sweep, I guess you would say. Let's see if we got a flag anywhere. The officials are conferring over there on the far side. I don't see a flag. But I don't see the flag, but Morgan County is pointing toward Jackson County, and Jackson County is backing up. If that being the case, that's a good break for the Cougars. Another personal foul, face mask against Jackson County. Jackson County was the offensive ball club. So I guess instead of just calling it a hold, they called it a face mask, as one of the offensive players reached up and grabbed the face mask of a Cougar defensive player. And that's going to bring the ball back about to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And a sweep to the left side, and Jackson County is going to be close to the first down on a hard run there to the right side by Jacob Bingham. A 5-yard pickup. He stepped out of bounds, so they're bringing it back. Ball just on the other side of the 30, about the 31-yard line. 6:54 remaining in the game. The Cougars with a 4-point lead. Hunley back at quarterback. Handoff right up the middle to Bird, their big fullback. Bird's going to pick up a couple on the carry. And most of that was second effort. They may give him 3 on the carry. It's going to bring up third down. I think they're going to give him a little bit more than that. He's going to be close to first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So they gave him about 3.5 yards on the carry. 3rd and 1, ball on the 35-yard line. Nose of it right on the 35. 6:20 remaining in the game. Young comes wide right. Hundley back in the pistol. In motion to the left side is Tillery. Hundley keeps it. Up the middle he goes. He's got the first down. And he's fighting his way to about the 45 where they will mark it for the forward progress. Hundley really causing some problems for this Morgan County defense. As he's actually a quarterback, but he runs like a halfback. 1st and 10 for the Generals. Ball on the 35-yard line. Young comes wide right. Bird, the fullback, right behind Hundley, the quarterback. Tillery in motion. Handoff to Tillery to the left side. He finds a hole. He's slipping some tackles. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry.
47-2.
Good defensive one-on-one tackle made there by Morgan County Cougar, number 48, Justin Walter. Young wide right. 2nd down, 6. Handoff to Bird up the middle. Bird fighting for the first down. He's got it. He's broke loose. He's down to the 35-yard line. Now they're going to bring him down to about the 30-yard line. Let's see where they finally mark it at. They're just giving Bird the football and just turning him loose. Right up the Cougars' gut, right up the middle.
33.
Ball on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Young will come wide right. Going wide left is Lewis. Hundley in shotgun. Now Hundley's going to keep it. He's being ran down. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry. Trying to catch him from the backside was Ballinger.
Ball's on the 28.
Cougars are going to really have to tighten up right here. Jackson County's moved the ball down to about the 28-yard line. It's 2nd down and 5 to go for a first. Jackson County will break the huddle. Hundley back in the pistol. Right behind him is a fullback Bird. Wide right is Young. Bird will get it up the middle, weaving, and he'll fight his way to a first down.
Results in a first down.
Cougars really need to dig in defensively here. 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. As Jackson County is knocking on the goal line again. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left into the ball game. Jackson County breaks the huddle. Same formation. Young will come wide right. Lewis wide left. Hundley in the pistol. Next to him is Bird. Hundley will keep it. Takes his time. Weaves right up the middle for a pickup of about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. Jackson County at this point is really just picking this defense apart, so Coach Turner wants to call a timeout. 3:30 remaining in the ball game. The Cougars lead 12-8. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Thank you, man. Hey, we're back here at Herdman Field as the Morgan County Cougars lead 12-8, but Jackson County is threatening. They're on the 17-yard line, 2nd down and 5 to go. Congratulations to Carrie Shawn Elam, the Sorghum Queen winner here tonight. She was crowned at the half. Hundley back at quarterback. Right behind him is Bird. Hands off, and it's smelled out Tillery. And he's thrown for a big loss by a good defensive play there by Morgan County Cougar. Brycey Cox. As Cox had Tillery's number all the way. Third down and 12. That's going to back them up to the 23-yard line. And that timeout really, Coach Turner really got this ball club fired up. Cox coming from the down position on the line to make that tackle in the backfield. Now we got Young wide to the right side, and Bird and fullback right behind Hunley, the quarterback. Tillery in motion. Hunley's going to keep it, trying to get around to the left side. We have a flag as Hunley will pick up about 8 yards on the carry. We got holding against Jackson County. So Morgan County, they kind of bite the bullet there with Jackson County being their worst enemy. That's 2 holding calls on Jackson County. I've seen more holding calls in this game than I have all season. Just going to see where they're going to. They haven't backed the ball up yet. The head official coming over to talk to the coaching staff. Holding against Jackson County. I think Coach Turner wants a better spot from where the penalty is going to be marked off at. 10 yards from the spot. That's going to take the ball back to right on the 35-yard line. It will be third down and 24 to go for Jackson County. Ball on the 35-yard line. Bird in the backfield. In motion comes to the right side is Tillery. Back to throw is Hunley. He leads his receiver a little wide. Incompleted pass. That was Brandon. No, that was Jenkins. He led Jenkins just a little too much, or they would have picked up probably about half of the yards needed for the first down. 4th and 24, ball on the 35. Jackson County is going for it. Hunley back in the shotgun, right back. A lot of pressure by Cox, and it's nearly intercepted by Henry. And the Cougars will take over on downs as Jake Henry, it went right off his chest, or he had a long way to haul on that interception. Cougars hold defensively. Jackson County, 2:21 remaining in the ball game. The Cougars with a 4-point lead. I'm not for sure if the Cougars has called timeout or not, but anyway, Coach Turner has got a couple or three of his defensive players over there on the sidelines talking with them. Maybe it was a charged timeout. Jackson County is ready defensively. The Cougars ready offensively. Collins back at the pistol. Collins is going to keep it, and he's going to go down. There was a blitz by the Generals. Coming in strong was Young. Young on the blitz, along with Collins. Johnson, Tanner Johnson. That's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. A minute 57, clock is running. Ball on the 31, Cougars football. 2nd and 14, a loss of 4. Nearly a minute and a half left in this one. The Cougars are taking their time. They're bringing Matt Ross wide left. Spreading the field. Keeping it is Collins, rolling to the left side. He's going to be chased down from behind by the big fullback, Bird. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I would expect that Jackson County would be using some of their timeouts right now defensively to force the Cougars into a punting situation. The Cougars are going to have to pick up a first down. 3rd and 11, a pickup of about 3 yards on the carry. Down to 1 minute left in the game. Cougars with a 4-point lead. And just watching the clock run is Hunter Collins. Collins going to keep it. He's going to try to take it right up the middle. And he's going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. And Jackson County uses a timeout with 49 seconds left. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11 to go for the Cougars. Cougars desperately needed a 1st down on that series as Jackson County has called a timeout. Cougars with a 4-point lead, 49 seconds to go in the game. We'll just keep it right here. The Cougars will play at home again next week. They will be facing Whitley County, way south of here. Whitley County, as of tonight, are 1-3. They're out of District 8. Their only win came against Clay County, beating Clay County by a score of 49-33. Tonight they're playing at home against Knott Central. So next week the Cougars will face Whitley County here at home. And again, congratulations to the Sorghum Queen, Carrie Shawn Elam. She is here tonight wearing her Sorghum crown. You can see Carrie tomorrow in the Sorghum Parade. We're back here on the field now as the Cougars are lining up to punt with 49 seconds left. 4th and 11, ball on the 36-yard line. Cougars need to get a good punt. It looks like they got the block on, nearly blocked. Good kick down to about the 35, 30-yard line. Young picking it up, but it bounced out of bounds. Jackson County will take over from their own 30-yard line with 42 seconds left here in this ball game. 42 seconds, actually, 42.4 seconds left in the ball game. The Cougars are really going to have to dig in here defensively because Jackson County can move the ball. They've got a big, strong fullback, Bird, and then their quarterback, Hunley, can eat up some real estate. Good crowd here tonight to cheer on the Morgan County Cougars. It is a Sorghum Bowl. Hunley back in the shotgun, gets a snap, looking for a receiver. He's wanting to throw. Everybody's covered. He just throws it up in midair. Nearly intercepted and nearly caught by King. It went through 2 Morgan County defenders and through King's hand. 3 defenders back there for the Cougars. Looked like it sure would have been a good break if one of the Cougars had intercepted the ball. Cougars with a 4-point lead, 33 seconds. Jackson County's ball, 2nd and 10 on the 31. And the Cougars has called timeout. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Field, it's a Sorghum Bowl. The Cougars lead 12-8. 33 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's Jackson County's ball on the 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Everybody spread wide. Hunley back in shotgun all by himself. Gets the snap looking for a receiver. I don't see anybody open. He's got pressure. He's running up the middle. And he's at the 40, and they drag him out of bounds. He did pick up the 1st down about the 42-yard line. 20 seconds remaining here in the ball game. And I believe Jackson County has picked up the 1st down. Let's see. They haven't, no indication as of yet. See where they mark that out of bounds. Now we've got a whistle. The line judge is wanting the head official's attention as they come in. The clock has not started yet. 20 seconds remaining in the game. We have an official timeout. It looks like the officials is going to meet here for a conference. Now they're going to measure for the 1st down. Side judge had called for the measurement. Actually, the head coach for Jackson County wanted the measurement. And it's going to be inches shy. It's going to bring up 3rd down and just a few inches, I believe, as it looks from here. few inches. It's going to bring up 4th and say 3 or 4 inches at the most, maybe the nose of a football. Check that, it's going to be 3rd down. Ball on the 40. Hundley back in the shotgun. He drops back, trying to find an open receiver. He's getting a lot of pressure on him from behind. Hundley looking for somebody. Now he throws it downfield. It's knocked down. Pass is broken up. Hundley should have probably tried to go for the first down instead of the touchdown there. But it's 9.9 seconds left here in the game. 4th down and inches as the Cougars lead 12-8. Jackson County comes into tonight's ball game 0-4. The Cougars come in tonight's ball game 0-4. This will be the game right here. Hundley still back. Got everybody spread wide. Looking for somebody well covered. He just throws it up for a prayer. Caught by Bird. And Bird will pick up the first down right at the 30-yard line. 3.1 seconds left. And as soon as they set the change, the clock will start. Trying to hurry up Jackson County. Everybody's set, ready to go. This will be the last play. Hundley drops straight back. He's getting some pressure, and he's going to be sacked. That's the ball game. The Cougars win this one. In on the sack for the Morgan County Cougars was, we got a Jared Brown along with Brycey Cox. Morgan County has won their first game of the season, and they have won the Sorghum Bowl here by a good ball club, Jackson County. Jackson County did come into the game tonight 0-4, the same as the Cougars did. But Jackson County has played a pretty rough first half football schedule, as Morgan County has. Jackson County had only lost to Breathitt County 20-9. They lost to Trimble County 22-30. Last week they lost to Berea 26-27, and the only thumping came from Estill County by a score of 7-49.